Good evening, everybody. Steve Fletcher with A Trumpet for My People. I've got another wonderful update for you. I've been sharing some information back and forth with Sister Genevieve, and she found a few things that were really interesting, and I told her I wanted to look more into the meaning of her name. And so I put together a piece of information. She is a second witness to what I'm sharing, and she is chosen by God. I mean, there's no doubt with all the information that you are going to see in this report. Genevieve Michelle Brazel is chosen by God to be a witness to what we are watching. I mean, this is amazing. So anyway, we've been emailing back and forth, and so I did some investigating into her name. I asked her what her full name was, and this is what I found. So her name is Genevieve Michelle Brazel, and we get in the gematria in Jewish, English, and simple three different numbers, 2184. We see within the 2184, we see the 21 again. There's a 4 there, 24, 21. And with the, let's take a look at the meaning and the Strongs of each one of these. 2184 means for the day. For the day. Now, I looked at the usage of this, and it says for the day, daily, necessary for every day. And the usage of this is in James 2, 15, 16, and 17. If a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, okay, it has to do with the daily food. Any one of you who say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding you give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? Even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. So I think this applies perfectly to Sister Genevieve, because she loves street ministry. And that's why she hasn't been doing videos, because she's out ministering to people. And people who need food and clothing, and also the Word of God. So I think that's a beautiful application. The next number is 1350. And you're going to love this. This is connected to Kinsman Redeemer. Ruth 4:4. Kinsman Redeemer. Wow, that is amazing. I think that is beautiful, a beautiful connection. The next thing we're going to see is that 225 in both the Hebrew and the Greek. In the Hebrew, or in the Greek, it's truth, and it says truth, but not merely truth as spoken, but truth of idea, reality, sincerity, truth in the moral sphere, divine truth revealed to man, straightforwardness. Wow, I don't know Genevieve for a long time, but from everything that I can say about or see about her, I think this applies perfectly, and I think that those who know her will say this applies perfectly to her as well. Very truthful, sincere, real person in the moral sphere and in divine truth revealed to man, straightforward. So does that apply to Genevieve? Those that know her can answer yes or no. The next thing I see is that 225 in the Hebrew means to consent or to agree. And I think this applies perfectly to the fact that Genevieve is a second witness. She did not see January 3rd and January 24th alone or first, but she came alongside and she consented and she's in agreement. So I think this also is a perfect description of Genevieve. Now, Here is where it gets really interesting above and beyond what we've already seen. Okay, Saint Genevieve, the feast day of Saint Genevieve is January 3rd. Remember, we're watching from January 3rd, the 21 days of Daniel that go to January 24th. And the 21-day battle is a battle where Michael is going to stand up, okay? So we have Genevieve, which connects us to January 3rd. Then we have Michelle. Okay. Michelle is a given name, originally the French feminine form of Michelle, from the Hebrew name meaning Michael, who is like God. Okay, this is, the Archangel Michael that's going to stand up after 21 days. So we've got January 3rd, Genevieve, and a 21-day battle, and it's connected to Michael, and Michelle is a form of Michael, who is like God. Wow. Okay, so we have Genevieve, Michelle, and listen to what I found. I found this amazing description of Brazel. I think you guys are going to really like this. Brazel. B is for busy, your never idle life. R is for righteous, you know when you're right. A is for aware of your surroundings. Z is for zip, the quickness in your step. E is for enthusiasm, in even the most dire circumstances. And L is for laughter, which you spread wherever you go. So I wanted to share these things with all of you, especially with Sister Genevieve herself. And I think that she is chosen by God, and her name connection to January 3rd, Michelle, is really, it's divine. There's no doubt about it. It's divine. So I pray you guys are all blessed tonight. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.